Hi, this is Jeffrey Rhoades from ExperimentalHomesteader.com, and today I am going to be assembling our new drone from Zuzo. Before I get started, we did receive this product for free or at a discounted price for our honest opinions. All opinions are our own, and hopefully we'll have some fun with this drone. Sheri has been looking forward to something like this for a while, so now I get to have the fun of putting it together and seeing if we can get it to work. So this is the box. I'm going to move it out of the way so that I can actually work on the drone on the table. I have been reviewing the instructions, getting an idea of what I am actually trying to do with this. Okay, I'm going to set that aside for the moment. Go. That's how that attaches. Okay, so here is our drone. I'm going to set that there for the moment. Okay. Here are the blade guards. Set those over there. This is our camera. And here's the box of accessories. Okay. Now I've already read that the feet and the blade guards and things attach via screws. So I have to find the screws in here and the little screwdriver that they provided. And then we will be, okay, here are the feet. And we have extra blades, which I will take out for the moment because I'm going to, okay. And this does take 4 AA batteries, which I've already set on the table here. Here's the charging cord for everything. Here's our little screwdriver. And not entirely sure. I think this may be, yes, this is our micro SD card. Looks like 4 gigabytes. So when I'm ready, I will put that in. Okay. Now, these are tiny little screws. So I'm trying to be very careful with these. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now I want to start with the feet. Install the feet first. Okay. Let's see how this goes together. Okay, there we go. There's one. There's 2. Okay. So these do just kind of slide in there. And they are actually fairly tight in there. But now we want to add the screws just to give it a little bit more. Wow. Oops. Okay. Okay, technical difficulties here. This is a lot harder than it initially looked. Wow, these are small. There it goes. Okay, now we're getting one screw in after all that work. Okay. Okay, so there's the first screw in. And now we move on to the next one. Let's see if I can do this a little quicker and easier. There we go. Okay, so this may take a little bit. Okay, almost got 3 out of the 4 in. And then I'll move on to the blade guards. And this one does recommend putting the blade guards on, and I think that's a good idea too. The blades are big enough, they could do some definite damage to someone. They could also damage things in the house if you're trying to fly it inside of a house, which we're kind of thinking initially that's what we want to do, is until we get comfortable flying it and make sure that everything is syncing properly, because I think one of the issues with this or with a lot of drones is that people don't get a proper satellite sync. They don't get the remote linked up with the drone properly. They turn on their drone before they turn on their remote, and the drone just takes off flying and disappears. So if this happens, if we have a problem, if we're inside the house at least initially till we get know exactly what we're doing, at least it's contained within the house. It may be flying all over the place, bouncing off of stuff till we can catch it, but okay, so there are the legs on it. That's how it's going to look. So now I get to start putting these on. Okay, and I've got to figure out just exactly how they attach and where, but just drop the screwdriver. Okay. It's going to be one of those days. Okay. So, okay, that pops in there. Okay, now. Okay. Making sure it's correctly mounted and placed, and that the blades can still spin. Okay. Okay. So the guards do have, there's 2 pins that fit into holes, and then there's the hole for the screw over here. So when you place them in there, you're mounting them, the 2 pins, and then the screw is over at the far end of the area of the blade, and that actually will help, because that first one, when I put it in, when I just popped in the pins, the guard is actually setting up a little bit too high, and it's blocking the blade. So you have to kind of pull it down and line that hole up better so that it actually will give the blades their proper clearance. Okay. And we just tighten that down. And that helps to pull this down and out so that you get nice blade clearance. Okay, 2 more to go. And they did obviously send us some extra screws, which is good. So we have, okay, we have extra screws, we have extra blades. And I believe it's the same size screws for the blades. I haven't double checked that, but I believe that's going to be the case. So and we have played with a drone before that the blades just kind of pop onto it rather than actually being mounted via screws. And the blades tend to pop off fairly quick and easily. You know, you have a crash, the blade comes off. We've managed to recover the blades so far for that one, but it's real easy on something like that to lose the blades. Now this one, it's bigger blades, but if we crash this one outside too badly, you can break a blade, and so that's part of why they send replacements. But this also means that we could replace with a heavier duty blade, possibly a carbon fiber blade, which would give us better lift and maneuverability, but it also means that there's a higher danger with the blades because they will be much sharper, much easier to actually do physical damage. Okay, this one looks a little bent. Okay. So there we go. We've got all of the blade guards on. We've got the feet on. I'm going to put all of the screws looks like we still have 9 screws. Okay, that little bitty one probably goes to something specific. There may be a door that needs to be attached via screw. So okay. Putting the blades back in the bag. Okay. Okay. There's that part of it. Now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna open up. Ah, yes. Here's where the additional screw goes to hold the battery cover on. So that'll be that tiny little screw. Now it does clip, so it's kind of a personal choice whether you want to use the screw in addition to help hold the cover on, or whether you want to risk just having the cover on there without the screw. In some ways I think it might be easier to leave the screw out and just use the clip door. It'll give quicker and easier access. What? I'm getting there. This is just, I was getting the batteries in here first. And I think right now I'm going to leave that screw out so that we can get in and out of this, because I don't think we're going to be doing a lot with it today. And but that's the, and that's it turned on, and we have, am I going?
Put the camera on.
Yeah, am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so next we're going to, okay, here's where the battery is. It looks like it's actually already plugged in, but let me see what's going on here. Okay, take the battery out. Okay, so this is our battery, and it just slides in to this little compartment underneath, and it just plugs in here. When you need to charge it, you unplug it, and you plug it into your charging cord, which is a USB, and you can plug it into any USB port, charge your battery. Now, I have no idea whether this one has any charge at all.
I didn't charge it yesterday.
But yes, it does. Okay, and there shows that, you know, it's blinking and everything. It is not. I do not have the remote on, so it is not linked up. So I want to turn it back off right away. I turned it back off now because now we want to go ahead and mount the camera on there, and then before I turn it back on again, I'm going to turn the remote on. And hopefully we'll be able to hear the beep that goes with turning on the... Okay, this is the camera. Okay, and it's going to mount underneath of the helicopter, quadcopter. Here's where the SD card goes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the card out of its little holder here, and we're going to go ahead and install it into the camera. If I can. Good. Okay, there we go. Helps if you're installing it the right way. I had it upside down, of course. Okay, so now we have our camera. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. This actually has hinge pins for it. So I had to pop those into place, into the right slot, and then it comes down like this. Okay, oh, there's the plug there. Okay, and then okay, let's see if we can get this. There we go. There we go. There, and now it is attached there. Here's where it plugs into the side port. So now it's plugged in. Okay. Okay. So there is our drone now with camera. Okay. Okay, now we get to have some excitement. Okay. We're going to turn on the remote. Okay. We get that beeping. Remote is on. Now we're going to turn on the copter. And okay. Whoop, Charlie, come on, out of the way. Okay, so, okay, Charlie, get your nose back. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Okay, so I've got everything assembled here. I turned the remote back off for the moment because it was beeping at me because the battery is fairly low. We need to charge these batteries, but I wanted to see if I could go ahead and I'm going to turn it back on. Okay, I'm going to turn this on. There we go. Okay, now let's see if I can actually get this to hover.
We don't have satellite lock. The lights are flashing down here.
There we go.
Okay.
I got it. Okay. There we go. Now. Oh, we're moving to the side. Okay. Okay. I'm still trying to learn the controls. It's not an issue with the product. I know the batteries are a little low, so it's not quite working, the best way. But this is for me, it's on me. We're going to get the batteries charged up on the aircraft and on the remote, and we'll give this another try at another point. But I think we're going to have some fun with this. This is a great little product. It is, it has tried to fly several times already. I'm just trying to keep the throttle control low until I can get everything figured out. And I'm not real good at some of these controllers, so that's on me. But we're going to go ahead and turn this back off. We're going to turn off the remote, and I look forward to being able to fly this soon, get some video, get some photos. This is a really, great little drone, and I think we're going to have some good time with this. Okay? Thank you. Have a good
Okay,
day.
so we're outside. We're across the street at the neighbors, and Jeffrey is going to lift the drone off the ground, and we're going to see what we have.